Good morning, students. It is chapter 5, Continuity and Differentiability. The topic is continuity. Let us start the topic continuity. Continuity of a function at a point. Observe the graph of the following function. F of x equal to sin x, and the graph is given below. As you see, it is a continuous graph. Continuity of a function at a point. Observe the graph of the following function. F of x equal to x plus 2 when x is less than equal to 1, and x minus 2 when x is greater than 1. The graph of the both function is given below. First, red one line shows x plus 2 and blue line shows x minus 2. You are seeing the graph of y equal to sin x. Continuity of a function at a point. This graph shows that it is a continuous function as line is going continuously. We can draw the graph of a function without lifting the pen. In this graph, the black line shows the graph of y equal to x plus 2, and the blue line shows that the graph of y equal to x minus 2. The both function, continuity of a function at a point, as you see in the graph, that the definition of the both line are changing at x equal to 1. So its continuity is breaking at x equal to 1. We cannot draw the graph of the function without lifting the pen. At x equal to 1, both lines are continuity of a function at a point. In first graph, we can draw the graph of this function y equal to sin x without lifting the pen. But in the second graph, you cannot draw the graph of the function without lifting the pen. As you know that the definition of the both line are changing at the point x equal to 1. Continuity of a function at a point. Suppose f is a real function of a subset of real number, and let a be a point in the domain of f. Then f is continuous at a if the condition is the limit x goes to a, f of x equal to f of a. Continuity of a function at a point. Let us see the both graph. F of x equal to sin x is continuous at all points. This function, the graph of this function is continuous at all the points, as you know that the graph is going continuously without break. In the second graph, it is not a continuous at x equal to 1, because the definition when it is less than 1, the definition of the line is different, and when it is greater than 1, then definition of the line is different. Continuity of a function at a point. A function is continuous at x equal to a if the function is defined at x equal to a, and if the value of the function at x equal to a equals the limit of the function at x equal to a. If f is not continuous at a, we say that f is discontinuous at a, and a is called the point of discontinuity of the function. Let us see the graph. In this graph, at x equal to 1 is the point of discontinuity. Continuity of a function at a point. To check the continuity of a function f of x at x equal to a, the first condition is f of a is defined. It means जिस पॉइंट पे आपको फंक्शन की कंटिन्यूटी को चेक करना है, उस पॉइंट पे वो फंक्शन डिफाइन होना चाहिए. So first condition is f of a is defined. Second condition is limit x goes to a f of x exists. It means at that point both the limit, left hand limit and right hand limit should be exist. It means limit x goes to a positive f of x equal to limit x goes to a negative f of x. Limit left hand limit equal to right hand limit. Both should be equal. And the third condition, limit x goes to a f of x, it should be always equal to f of a. It means main important conditions of continuity of a function at a point. Now we will start exercise 5.1. Question number 1. Prove that function f of x equal to 5x minus 3 is continuous at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0, f of 0, it means 5 into 0 minus 3 equal to minus 3. Now limit x goes to 0, f of x equal to limit x goes to 0, 5x minus 3, and when you calculate this limit, you will get minus 3. And since limit x goes to 0, f of x is 3 is minus 3, and which is also equal to f of 0, it means limit की value और functional value, limit value and functional value are the same. So we can say that f of x equal to 5x minus 3 is continuous at x equal to 0. Same question. Now you have to check the continuity of the function at the point x equal to minus 3. F of minus 3 equal to 5 minus 3 minus 3 equal to minus 18. Limit x goes to minus 3, f of x equal to limit x goes to minus 3, 5x minus 3, and when you put the value of x, you will get minus 18. This shows that the limit value of function is minus 18 and it is always equal to the functional value of f of x equal to 5x minus 3 is continuous at x minus 3. Again, you have to check the function is the same and you have to check its continuity at x equal to 5. In the same way, at x equal to 5, the value of the function at 5 is 22 and the limit value of the function is also 22. So the limit value of the function is equal to the functional value of this function and both are equal to 22. So we can say that the function 5x minus 3 is continuous at x equal to 5. Question number 2. Examine the continuity of the function 5x f of x equal to 2x square minus 1 at x equal to 3. So, at x equal to 3, the functional value of this function is 17. The functional value of this function is 17. Limit x goes to 3, f of x equal to limit x goes to 3, 2x square minus 1, you will get 17. As you know, in this question also, that the limit value of the function is equal to the functional value of the function and both are equal to 17. Limit value of the function is functional value of the function at x equal to 3. So f of x equal to 2x square minus 1 is continuous at x equal to 3. And as you see in this graph also, that this function is continuous because you can draw the graph of this function without lifting the pen. Continuity of a function at an interval. Suppose f is a function defined on a closed interval a, b. Then for f to be continuous, it needs to be continuous at every point in a, b, including the endpoints a and b. If a and b are given in open interval, then it is no problem. But when a and b are in closed interval, then you have to check the continuity of a function at these 2 points, also a and b. Continuity of a function at a domain. A real function f is said to be continuous if it is continuous at every point in the domain. This is a graph of y equal to 1 upon x. Observe this graph f of x equal to 1 upon x when x is not equal to 0. Because when x equal to 0, the function will not be defined. Is continuous in every point of its domain. F of x is equal to integral value of x is discontinuous at all integral values. Please observe this graph. This is a greatest integer function. In this graph, when graph start, then it break, again start, break, again start, break, and continuously goes through. So this is a graph of the greatest integer function, and it shows it is not a continuous function. Continuity of a function. To check the continuity of a function fx is defined in a domain, we have to check the continuity at all the points in the domain. To check the continuity of a function fx defined as f of x, g of x, f for x is less than a, h of x, f for x is greater than equal to a. We have to check the continuity of the real number c at c is less than a, c equal to a, and c is greater than a. आपको जब भी कोई इस तरह का क्वेश्चन मिलेगा, कंडीशनल क्वेश्चन होगा, तो उस फंक्शन के कंटिन्यूटी को आपको अलग अलग तरह से केस को डेवलप करके ये क्वेश्चन को इस कंटिन्यूटी को सॉल्व करना होगा, कंटिन्यूटी को शो करना होगा. द थर्ड क्वेश्चन, फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द थर्ड क्वेश्चन. Examine the continuity of the function fx equal to x minus 5 for any real number a. F of a equal to a minus 5. The limit x goes to a f of x equal to limit x minus 5 x goes to a equal to a minus 5, limit x of a fx equal to a minus 5 equal to fa. As you observe, the value of limit is always the functional value of the function. So f of x is equal to x minus 5 is continuous at for every real number a. So f of x equal to x minus 5 is a continuous function. Question number 3b. Examine for the continuity f of x equal to 1 upon x minus 5 when x is not equal to 5. Since at x equal to 5 the function will not be defined. So for any real number a, f of a equal to 1 upon a minus 5. Limit x goes to a f of x equal to limit x goes to a 1 upon x minus 5 equal to 1 upon a minus 5. Limit x goes to a f of x equal to 1 upon a minus 5 equal to functional value at the point A, and this is the main condition. The limit of a function, it should be always equal to the functional value of the function. So f of x equal to 1 upon x minus 5 when x is not equal to 5 is continuous at every real number a. So f of x equal to 1 upon x minus 5, x is not equal to 5 is a continuous function. Question number 3C. Examine the continuity f of x equal to x square minus 25 x plus 5 when x is not equal to minus 5. So for any real number a is not equal to minus 5, f of a equal to a square minus 25 a plus 5, and you can factorize the numerator part a plus 5 into a minus 5 upon a plus 5. Now the limit x goes to a f of x equal to limit x goes to a x square minus 25 upon x plus 5. Again you can factorize the numerator part of this function, and x plus 5 and x plus 5 will be cancelled out, and you will get the limit x goes to a x minus 5 only. Limit x goes to a f of x equal to a minus 5 equal to f of a. It means the limit value of the function, which is a minus 5, is equal to the functional value of this function at the point a. The f of x equal to x square minus 25 x plus 5 comma x is not equal to minus 5 is a continuous at every real number a. So this function is also a continuous function. D part of the third question. Examine the continuity for f of x equal to modulus x minus 5. The given function is f of x equal to modulus x minus 5. It can be written as x minus 5 when x is greater than or equal to 5, and minus x minus 5 when x is less than 5. Let a be a real number. We will check the continuity for the a is less than 5, a equal to 5, and a is greater than 5. These are the three cases at which the continuity of the point should be checked. So in case 1, for a is less than 5, f of x equal to 5 minus x, fa equal to 5 minus a, limit x goes to a, f of x equal to limit x goes to a 5 minus x, x minus 5 becomes 5 minus x since a is less than 5, equal to 5 minus a. And in this question also you observe that the limit value of the function, which is 5 minus a, is equal to the functional value of the function at the point a. So f of x equal to modulus x minus 5 is continuous function for a is less than 5. Again, we will check for case 2 for a equal to 5. F of x equal to x minus 5, then the functional value at the point 5 equal to 0. 5 minus 5 equal to 0. Now you have to check at x equal to 5, both limit RHL and LHL you have to check. So limit x goes to 5 positive, f of x equal to limit x goes to 5, x minus 5 equal to 5 minus 5 equal to 0. Limit x goes to 5 negative, f of x equal to limit x goes to 5 minus x, 5 minus 5 equal to 0. So limit x goes to 5 negative, f of x equal to 0. This shows that the limit value of the function, which is 0, is equal to the value of the function at the point a. It means a is equal to 5. So f of x equal to x minus 5 is a continuous function for a equal to 5. Let us see the case third. For a is greater than 5, f of x equal to x minus 5, fa equal to a minus 5. Limit x goes to a, f of x equal to limit x goes to ax minus 5, a minus 5. Limit x goes to a, f of x is also equal to a minus 5, and which is also equal to the functional value of the function at point fa. So f of x equal to modulus x minus 5 is a continuous function for a is greater than 5. Function f of x equal to modulus x minus 5 is a continuous function for a is less than 5 and a equal to 5 and a is greater than. So we can say that the function f of x equal to modulus x minus 5 is a continuous function at all real numbers. Question number 4. Prove that the function f of x equal to x power n is a continuous at x equal to n, where n is a positive integer. At x equal to n, a positive integer. Since f of x equal to x power n, then f of n equal to n power n. Now limit x goes to n, f of x equal to limit x goes to n, x power n, and it also becomes n power n. Now limit x goes to n, f of x equal to n power n, which is also equal to the functional value at x equal to n. So f of x equal to x power n is a continuous at x equal to n where n is a positive integer. Question number 5. Is the function f of x equal to x if x is less than equal to 1? F if x is greater than equal to 1 is a continuous at x equal to 0. So at x equal to 0, the value of the function is also equal to 0. f0 equal to 0. Now limit x goes to 0, f of x equal to limit x goes to 0, x is also equal to 0. Now the limit value of the function is equal to the functional value of the function. The limit value of the function, which is 0, is equal to the functional value at the point 0. So f of x equal to x if x is less than equal to 1, 5 if x is greater than 1 is continuous at x equal to 0. Again, you have to check the continuity of this question at x equal to 1. At x equal to 1, f of 1 equal to 1. In this function, when x equal to 1, the definition of the function which is equal to x, it means fx equal to x when x equal to 1. So f of 1 is also equal to 1. At x equal to 1, we have to check the left hand limit and the right hand limit at the left hand limit. Limit x goes to 1 positive, f of x equal to limit x goes to 1, 5 equal to 5. Limit x goes to 1 negative, f of x equal to limit x goes to 1 equal to 1. As you observe that the right hand limit of this function is not equal to the left hand limit of this function. So limit x goes to 1, f of x does not exist, because if function exists, then both limit, left hand limit and right hand limit, both should be equal to each other. So f of x equal to x if x is less than 1 and 5 if x is greater than 1 is not continuous at x equal to 1. Again the same question, and you have to check the continuity of this question at the point x equal to 2. In the same way, you can prove the continuity of the function at x equal to 2. So we see that the f of x equal to x if x is less than equal to 1, 5 if x is greater than equal to 1 is continuous at x equal to 2. F of x is continuous at all points except x equal to 1. Since at x equal to 1, the left hand limit and the right hand limit was not equal to each other, so limits at that point was not defined. Now you can observe the graph of this question also. The graph at point x equal to 1, the graph breaks the both line at x equal to 1. The graph is not continuous. Find all the points of discontinuity. It is question number 6. Find all the points of discontinuity for f of x equal to 2x plus 3 if x is less than equal to 2, 2x minus 3 if x is greater than equal to 2. Let a be any real number. We will check the continuity for when a is less than 2 and when a is equal to 2 and when a is greater than 2. For case 1, for a equal to a is less than 2, f of x equal to 2x plus 3. When a is less than 2, then the definition of the function is 2x plus 3. So f of x, when we check for a is less than 2, the definition of the function is f of x equal to 2x plus 3. fa equal to 2a plus 3. Limit x goes to a f of x equal to limit x goes to a 2x plus 3, and which is equal to 2a plus 3. So limit x goes to a f of x, which is equal to 2a plus 3, and this is also equal to the functional value of this function at fa. So this function is continuous at x for x is less than 2. Now for this case 2, for a equal to 2, when a equal to 2, the definition of the function, it is 2x plus 3. f of 2 equal to 4 plus 3 equal to 7. At x equal to 2, we have to check RHL and LHL. Limit x goes to 2 positive, f of x equal to limit x goes to 2, 2x minus 3. It means 4 minus 3 equal to 1. Limit x goes to 2 negative, f of x equal to limit x goes to 2 negative 2x plus 3 equal to 4 plus 3 equal to 7. Since a right hand limit is not equal to left hand limit, as the value of right hand limit is 1 and the left hand limit is 7, so these are not equal. So limit x goes to 2, f of x does not exist. So function is not continuous at x equal to 2. For case 3, for a is greater than 2. When a is greater than 2, it means x is greater than 2. The definition of the function is 2x minus 3. So f of a equal to 2a minus 3. Now limit x goes to a f of x equal to limit x goes to a 2x minus 3, and which is equal to 2a minus 3. So we can say the limit value of the function is equal to the functional value of the function, and both are equal to 2a minus 3. So the function is continuous function as x is greater than 2. F of x is a continuous function for x is less than 2, and f of x is not continuous at x equal to 2, since the left hand limit in this condition, the left hand limit and the right hand limit both were different. F of x is continuous at x is greater than 2. So x is 2 is the only point of discontinuity. You can observe the graph of this function also. This line shows the graph of 2x plus 3, and this line shows the graph of 2x minus 3, and the point of discontinuity is 2. Is graph थोड़े रिवर्स ऑर्डर में उल्टे टेस्ट हो गए। क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, फाइंड ऑल द पॉइंट ऑफ डिसकंटिन्यूटी फॉर f of x equal to modulus x plus 3, x is less than or equal to minus 3, minus 2x when x is greater than minus 3 but less than 3, and 6x plus 3 when x is greater than equal to 3. So let a be any real number. We will check the continuity for a is less than minus 3 and when a equal to minus 3, and when a is greater than minus 3 but less than 3, and when a is equal to 3 and when a is greater than 3. So at all these 4 conditions, 4 cases, you have to check the continuity of a function. So case 1, for a is less than minus 3, f of x equal to modulus x plus 3 for fa equal to minus a plus 3. Now limit x goes to a, f of x equal to limit x goes to a modulus x plus 3, and which is also equal to minus a plus 3. So you can say that the limit of this function, which is minus a plus 3, is always equal to the functional value of the function at f a. So this function is continuous function at for x is less than minus 3. Now case 2, for a equal to minus 3, f of x equal to modulus x plus 3. As you observe, for a equal to minus 3, the definition of the function is the same as modulus x plus. F of minus 3 equal to 3 plus 3 equal to 6. At x equal to minus 3, we have to check left hand limit and right hand limit both. Limit x goes to minus 3 positive, f of x equal to limit x goes to minus 3 minus 2x, minus 2 into minus 3 equal to 6. For left hand limit also, you will get the value of the left hand limit also 6. So the limit value of the function, so in this question, right hand limit is equal to the left hand limit. So this function is continuous at x equal to minus 3. For case 3, for a is greater than minus 3 but less than 3, the definition of the function is minus 2x. For this condition, when x lies between minus 3 and 3, the definition of the function is minus 2x. F of x equal to minus 2x, f of a equal to minus 2a. So limit x goes to a for f of x equal to limit x goes to a minus 2x, which is equal to minus 2a. So limit value of this function, which is minus 2a, is always equal to the functional value of the function, which is also equal to minus 2a. So you can say that this function is continuous for the function when x lies between minus 3 and 3. Case 4, for a equal to 3,